Hi, my name is Igor Khmel. So I'm CEO and the co-founder of Savechain. So my background, I came to crypto basically back in 2012, and I got my first BTC from Brian Armstrong. I was one of the very early customers, and then I basically activated the account in 2016. Before that, I became like head of innovation at Sberbank. I graduated from Stanford Business School, worked in McKinsey, Citadel. So since 2016, I'm doing mostly blockchain stuff, and I did big ICO in 2017 for 70,000 Ether. Out of my company, there was a spin-off of the company called Matter Labs ZK Sync. So the core engineers were my former foundation. And basically, I'm a big fan of bank as a service, and I'm during my career tried to rebuild banks. I used to be the head of innovation of Sberbank, and this is basically Savechain. It's the way how the banks needs to be disrupted, I believe. So Savechain is a cross-border payment service provider powered by Web3. And we are aggregated from Techstars, Plug and Play. Techstars were free in Dublin and London. We are based 40% in Bay Area, 40% in Ukraine, 20% in Mexico, and right now Stanford Blockchain Accelerator, aggregated from Stanford MBA 2011. So the problem we're solving, it's a kind of common financial inclusiveness bottlenecks. So it's because of bank account, many people don't have bank account because too much complexities with compliance. And Swift creates a lot of problem because it's slow and get delays because of old school correspondent bank systems. And many countries, they have capital control, which is easier to go through via crypto. But there is parallel forex exchange rates in emerging economies such as in Argentina, and there are two exchange rates in the country. And crypto can benefit the better exchange rates. Last mile, and in general instability in the currency and inflation. So all these things basically can be treated with architecture where there is non-custodial wallet in the middle and a stable coin combined with the local crypto ramps, so we can move money between countries without like basically using Swift and having USDC and USDT on the back. So basically, Savechain is making toolkit for permissioned architecture to make this happen. So we are building two pieces. One is SaveX, which is a self-custody account for stablecoins with digital BankEx. It's a tool. It's also can be used as a neobank. So we have plans to sell this as B2B and also like to sell as B2C in Latin American market. And second tool is Ramp Hub. So basically to make the system successful, we need most competitive and the cheapest in the world ramps in different countries. And our internal model is to make the ramps under 1%. And if it's possible, subsidize with forex rate. So make remittances free between countries. So these two tools are like our core. So SaveX, which is the first tool, it's already built in alpha and we are releasing to beta right now. It's basically a mobile application where only stable coins, and right now it's built on Polygon, but we have like also other chains integrating, and it supports money transfer by email, gas-free transactions, so subsidize the gas fees, and free top-up to $1,000 per month. It's MPC-wallet with keyless recovery, so users don't need to deal with seed phrase. So in terms of compliance, it works in the way there is like SaveX in the middle, and there are payment gateways in each country. We integrated already with Stripe in the US, and we're integrating 4 ramps in Latin America. And wallet is needed in order to basically make, instead of like one cross-border transaction, make 2 domestic, so it's much easier in terms of compliance in many countries. So basically, users are benefiting from remittances, and merchants benefits for new payment gateways and new ways of payment. We got 7,000 waitlist, $5 customer acquisition cost for B2C, and we got 20 million in pipeline of transactions for B2B for Ramp Hub. 65 countries waitlist, mostly user interest coming from Latin America and from Sub-Saharan Africa. So we have many inquiries from there, both retail and B2B. So our go-to-market plan is to go for B2B. So we have inquiries from remittance companies and want to offer them like embedded product for their users, like digital dollar card, digital account, USD account. and cross-border without SWIFT. So the competition is coming from on the payment provider side, mostly from like the companies such as Currencycloud was acquired by Visa. It's in London, Tunes. On the crypto side, it's Gnosis and Stellar, and some newcomers like Apoco Zulu. So the main difference that we're permissionless, so it's open system, and that's why we have more flexibilities. And our UX for the wallet, it's a Web2 UX for Web3 wallet, which makes it much more easy to use to people that never deal with crypto. So this is our roadmap. We are starting from right now. We are finalizing our wallet or checking account, then waiting a card up to $2,000. We can do like virtual prepared card without QIC, and then finalizing Web Hub, and then adding other features such as like integrated US bank account, partner insurance companies, and API release. So the team is, as I said, 40% Ukraine, 40% Bay Area, and my co-founder and CTO, he's my classmate from Moscow Institute of Physics Technology. We have talented designers like Coca-Cola, head of LATAM, the guy who launched Groupon Latin America, and we have a very talented group of engineers in Ukraine working with us, who's led also by my classmate. I won Ukrainian Computer Science Olympiad when I was in school. Yeah, our mission is to become global payment service platform for Web3-based borderless banking with more than 100 million users, and we believe it's a future for CBDC and stable coins, which requires new type of banking. Yeah, we're raising 2.5 mil pre-seed, or basically safe with cap and token world.
Thanks very much. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. This is the last slide. Thank you, guys.
Thanks very much for that. Owen, Jivansa, we'll move into the Q&A now, where we have 5 minutes to ask Igor questions about Savechain. Please proceed.
Maybe just to follow on the last slide about the fundraising, have you raised any funds before? And if so, how much and from whom?
Yeah, we got funding from Techstars. It's Dublin, and some number of angels. Right now, we have commitments from our labs, our launch. We have also basically strong interest in Tesla, so we're choosing what chain to go through. They're basically asking for like exclusivity for 6 months. We have interest from Polygon chain to co-invest. Basically, we're looking for the lead investor. And we got to the investment committee final stage with Chain Reaction. It's Angel Syndicate in Boston.
Understood. And did I hear that correctly, that you're currently at Stanford Blockchain Accelerator? Are you currently part of the batch?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was Stanford MBA 2011, the first Ukrainian citizen who got to Stanford Business School. So we're part of this batch.
Okay. Would you be able to elaborate a little bit more on traction?
Yeah. So, so first we were focused on the application itself, consumer application, and we were building. The original plan was to build Twitter, right, crypto crowd around who want to get like free ramps and move money between countries, and we got it that we can quickly like grow this up to like we already got like 7,000 emails, Twitter followers, and all that. But we cannot like charge those people too much, so we need to go with premium products. So we decided to, and the market basically requires us to get cash positive as soon as possible. So we start to explore B2B, and on B2B we found less competition and more transaction volumes. So on B2B side, we got like right now 5 or 6 inquiries from different remittances companies, especially from emerging from Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Turkey, Argentina. So those guys, usually the countries where there is hyperinflation and their clients are looking for dollar accounts, dollar cards. And we also got inquiry from some companies that don't want to use SWIFT. So there is like online casino in London that just want to get paid from like Latin America, and they need like this our combination of local ramps and wallets. So right now we believe this B2B is better consumer kind of go-to-market, and with this B2B clients we have like in our pipeline waiting for the get launch, like these clients will generate 20 million transaction volume per month, so we can run it down.
Okay, you already have 20 million transaction volume, or you are?
We're not launched. We're not
Okay.
launched yet. To get launched, we need about 500K. And we right now we're building this relationship with many domestic hubs where we kind of become alternative for SWIFT. Yeah? So where it's similar to Visa acquired Currencycloud, and the Visa has the product called B2B Connect for B2B enterprises. It's built on the Fabric on permission chain. We're pretty much doing the same thing, but on permissionless chain with stablecoins. So it's very similar to Visa B2B.
And on the on-ramp side, are you in each country integrating with local banks, or how does that look like?
We usually not. Usually it's very difficult to integrate with the banks, so we integrated with payment ramps. And each country that has like payment ramps, like for instance, it's Zero Hedge in the US, or Circle. Stripe, okay. Stripe provided direct. There is Coive, there is Kilby, there is like Transfero in Brazil, register in Switzerland. So each country has like domestic, and usually the best way is real-time payment system on the back end, account-to-account transactions. So to avoid rails, to avoid SWIFT, to avoid cards, it's free and instant inside of the country.
Okay, got
Thanks
you.
for the questions. We do have time for one last question.
I think Ivansa covered pretty comprehensively some great ones. I'm wondering more on the technical side. Igor, could you talk to us a little bit about how you can offer this recovery option while remaining non-custodial?
Yeah, sure. It was my favorite thing at for the first stage. So yeah, so basically, initially we plan to use like some providers, but then understand it's technology, like core technology for us, and we want to have like better user experience. So we build this ourselves. We're using like some libraries existing on the markets. So basically, there are 3 shares: one on the mobile device, one of our backend of the service, and one on the recovery center, which is KMS of AWS. And user has 2 passwords: one to backend, one to the recovery center. And the keys are generated on the private key are generated on the user device and gets split into 3 shares. One stays on the phone, and those 2 encrypted and uploaded to backend and to a recovery center. And user creates separate password to backend the recovery center, and the key, basic original key, got destroyed. So if the user lost the phone, which is the biggest risk, then he basically installed the application, log into the server, downloads your share B, and then log into again to recovery center, download share C, and replicate the private key and create again the shares and uploading them. So kind of erasing the previous. So this is exactly how recovery center works, and nobody has the password to KMS except for user. So we want to integrate here biometric because the user can forget this password if not using often. Yeah, but basically it's max stable, and for users to just he can download the private key if he wants, but we don't recommend that, so not to get like exposed. So we recommend to keep it there, and we don't expect him to know how the blockchain works or the gas fee, because subsidize the gas fee for them. It's just for transactions, it's just 2 passwords. So this is the